let's see if can anybody in the chat hear us.
Please tell us if we can be heard.
Please tell us if you can hear us. The reason we're not just launching into this is because this is the first time we're doing this from my computer. So there's a bit of trepidation in starting this from my computer because this is my computer's Virgin Voyage in Streamlabs. So we have been setting this up of the day. And while, I'll admit some of the visuals work, just bear with me. It's the first time I've sized any. But the reason we're trying to do it from
cutting in.
my computer is because if we can get it to come from my computer, then we can double the amount of stream as far as music. Because one of the things I've talked about is making sure that we can everyone.
Talk real loud. Big loud.
I need to.
Yeah, talk louder.
Okay. I'm talking louder. I mean, I can turn it up.
Yeah, crank it.
Okay, let's turn it. Let's turn my microphone up a little bit. How about this? Hopefully. Okay. Well, it's definitely hitting on the meter a little harder.
There we go.
Okay. So really, this is just an experiment. We have a selection of 4 songs for you tonight that we're going to play. Again, we're streaming from my computer for the first time. That's why we didn't just immediately launch into our songs. Have any?
No, just this is technically this is our 4th concert stream. So usually me and Spin stream together. The last concert stream, Josh was here. Josh is not here this time, but we are planning another concert stream in a couple months that Josh will be here for. So stay tuned for that. Again, we just kind of apologize. We're ironing out the kinks on Spence's computer. So this is a little bit lower than the quality y'all are used to and the quality we usually provide. But we're still working out the kinks, and it doesn't get worse than this, I guess.
No, it really doesn't. This is the last computer.
Good.
Once we have this computer dialed in with all of our settings, then all 3 of us will be able to stream whenever we need to on any day of the week and do, everything we do. So, once we get this one going, then we'll be all set. So if you'll just bear with us on this particular stream, I know the next one that we do is going to go much better because, we're learning as we go.
Yeah. Chat, be very active. Let us know tonight. We need some feedback. Because we can only hear what we can hear. And y'all are hearing the final product. So give us some feedback. Sounds good. Sounds bad. Great song selection. Crappy song selection. Actually, don't say that part. Give us the first part. The second
just
part.
Out of curiosity, can anybody hear this? If you can hear that, then that means we're.
Oh, you didn't have it. You don't have it on the talking section.
Oof.
That's fine.
Well,
it's not supposed to be here.
Actually, wait a minute. This is a damn experiment. So I'm just going to quickly.
Something.
All right. If anybody was able to hear that, let me know. Yes.
There
okay.
it is.
All
there
right.
we go.
As long as we can hear that, that's all. I just wanted to make sure before we went forward. Okay.
I'm not even going to introduce the songs. We're just going to go to it. And
yeah, let's just go to it. I know that we all love Halo. We've all played Halo. I'm pretty sure all of us have been in the same room at least once where we were all playing multiplayer Halo, maybe at young adults at the Methodist Church in Josh and I's hometown. I think you were there. I think Robert may have been.
Josh recruited me to beat up on Troy.
Yes,
I
remember that.
It was fun.
Anyway, let's play some Halo.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, hopefully that came through.
Chat saying, chat. Chat. Chat!
Chad, please let us know if we did a
Oh,
good
God.
job. Please give us our cookie. Please.
Yeah, give us our cookie.
We did a good job, please. Please, we're begging. We're begging. Kidding. So that was Rock Anthem to Save the World from Halo. What? That was the first one, though. Or is that the second one?
I think it's the first one,
Okay.
and then they just kind of were like, hey, this is a good song. Like, when you were playing Halo and that song kicks in, you become the Slayer from Doom. Like, you just will mow through everything. Like, it's appropriately titled. You feel like you could take on anything.
You really could. And I believe, let's see, that was one of the sections where you got out one of the vehicles. God, I can't remember that. God. I feel so bad. I played so much Halo, but it's been like a decade since I picked it up, so I've forgotten like the name of everything.
Yeah.
You
got the Warthog, I think. You probably got the Warthog.
That was the Jeep, right?
That was the Jeep, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But I didn't want to say Warthog and be wrong on one.
No, you're right. I think the tank is called the Elephant, but no one ever calls it the Elephant. It's just the tank.
No, and I'm sure Alabama fans just call it the Roll Tide Machine.
Yeah.
And they can go
the Alabama Power
stop
Company,
watching the stream now.
Yeah.
Go Dogs. But anyway, that was from Halo.
Yeah, right.
I know that was a very epic part because of the Warthog. I know that I mowed down lots of grunts. I know that I probably killed a few hunters or two. I'm probably going to have to go back and play through that. Ever do like an HD release?
Yeah, there's the Master Chief Collection.
See, there we go. That's going to be something I'm going to do in the future. I'm just going to go grab the HD re-release of Halo.
I believe I've got
and play through that.
What is buy then? Buy then.
So that was the first one. Let's see. Do I need to say anything about my gear? I said something about my gear last time. It's all brand new equipment. A couple of things that we worked on this time was that we've improved our EQ skills. With the last concert that we did, we improved some of our EQ skills, did a little research on that. We also did a little upgrade on our compressors. We're still trying to add more cameras. We would love to show you guys extra cameras of like my actual gear, which is right underneath my feet, right here. Maybe next time, if we can figure out how to maximize the real estate on the screen, maybe we could do like a camera next time looking straight down at my gear. That might be cool.
Yeah, this is the first time me and Spence have streamed that we have two cameras to like instantly upgrade.
Oh, and also on a completely different machine that we've never used before. So 2 cameras plus a brand new machine plus new music. We must be crazy. And the answer is yes.
We are, yeah.
We are. But anyway, that was Halo.
That was my game. This one doing right. So this is your game.
This one is my game. So the next song that we're gonna do is from one of the games that I played a lot when I was a kid, Red Alert 2, from the Command and Conquer series. I remember downloading that as a kid, and I played the hell out of that game. I can't tell you how many hours I put into that. I know a lot of people played StarCraft. Raise your hand if you played a lot of StarCraft as a kid. This is pretty much like StarCraft if you've never heard of this before, except it's aptly appropriate for the time. Well, play the game, you'll figure it out. But this is one of the theme songs from one of the levels that you play in the campaign. It's called Grinder. I think.
Where is it?
Actually, is that the one with Tim Curry? It might have been. I'm actually gonna have to look that. I think he might have been like a Russian general. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yes, it is. I think that might have happened. I'll look that up after we finish playing the song.
Yeah, we'll play it. I will also go to our Instagram at Riff Arcade. I will put a picture of Spence's gear so you can see what we're working with. All right, you ready? Yeah, perfect.
Clearly one of my favorite songs from the entire game. Now, there were a lot of bangers from that game. That was just one of three, really, that I particularly enjoyed. That's one of the ones that got stuck in my head the fastest, besides the main theme. The third song that got stuck in my head the fastest, I'll do that like on a solo stream. So that is something that I really enjoyed playing as a kid, and I hope all of you enjoyed that too.
That was just like a good rock song.
Let's see what the chat says. BT Dubs, hear that the 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly a click. Rats. Yes, we do need to route that.
Okay, yeah.
Through each of our songs. And again, this is something that we're kind of in the work. Question though for you: did you hear it on the first song? Because we actually did fix it on the first song, but it would appear that we may have forgotten to apply that same fix to. Okay, so yeah, so we just forgot to apply the fix to this song for that, but really it's just a way for. Okay, good. So it's really just a way for us internally to kind of make sure that we keep with the beat. Some of the songs that we do, well, really all the songs that we do, whether we use samples in some of the tracks or whether we make all the songs ourselves, we're still going to make a click track just so that we can all stay together. And that's really what that was. It's just to kind of, keep everything together so that you guys don't think we suck. So that was just sort of an impromptu, behind the curtain kind of thing. But it's possible that some of the high parts weren't getting picked up because we're still trying to work out some of the kinks on the mixing that we do.
I might have blended some high
parts. Yeah, that's true. The one thing I will say is that one thing we've experimented with recently is that because we're the Morse code. Yes, that actually was intentional.
How'd you do that?
Yes, that was actually. So now that you say that it was Morse code, yes, that actually was intentional. So let me back up and disregard everything I just said. The Morse code thing with my guitar was intentional, and it was supposed to be kind of muted because if I play it at full volume, it's going to be very obvious that I do that. Well, you can't hear it because I'm on a different scene, but it is pretty obvious if I do that. So I was just trying to blend in a little bit there with some of the Morse code stuff. But yes, that was supposed to be like an impromptu Morse code thing that I put in. If you play that game, which I highly recommend to everybody, you should definitely play that game. You'll understand the Morse code reference. Play that game.
I looked it up and somebody figured out that it's just Morse code for like, this is an alert. It's not.
Yeah.
There's no secret like message about like rob your grocery store. It's just like this is an alert. It's just like normal Morse code.
And even like the German that you heard in the background, which the actual game pits America versus Russia, which that has no bearings, of course, on reality.
Happened once
right
and never happened again. Yeah.
That wouldn't apply at all to our current situation. Anyway, but yeah, there's German in the song, and basically the German just translates to "we're dancing, oh, we're all dancing."
Yeah, it's
and like, but it sounds cool, so
it sounds. I know German.
And like as a 10 to 12, or I'll say 10 to 15-year-old kid playing Red Alert 2 for the first time in your room, you don't care. You don't care what they say. It just sounds cool, Yeah. So
now is the time on Sprocket's Baby Dance. What should we say?
So the next song that we're going to play is a song that I like, and also that Josh likes on our channel, who couldn't be here with us tonight, but this is probably something we may do with him in the future. This is from a game that we both like, a series called Half-Life. And I don't actually know if this song was in the game. Maybe if Josh is listening, he can correct me. I don't know if the song was actually in the game. It might have been in the credits, maybe. But it's definitely from the Black Mesa.
Yeah, it's from a fan redid the game, remastered it. It's from that, I believe.
And
Half-Life Black Mesa.
Yeah, so like an unofficial remaster, I guess,
so
of Half-Life, with better graphics. But this was one of the songs from the soundtrack for that game. And
it's short though. This is a real short
It's very
song.
short, so we're going to be right back here in just a moment. But this song is called Questionable Ethics.
Short and sweet, that one.
Short and sweet, but a good one. It definitely sounds like it's something that belongs in the credits.
I don't remember that one, but like Halo, Half-Life was very intentional with its music. It didn't play that hand too often. Yeah, they used it sparsely, and we're playing like two of the most influential first-person shooters ever music, so that feels pretty good. I think Halo. I played through Half-Life 2 for the most part. I haven't played Half-Life 1, and you really need to. I could do the Black Mesa. I think like that song that we just played might have just been for that one courtyard that the footage was from. Like it's just like who said this? Is that Rush fan that said that last comment?
That was Riff Arcade that said that last comment.
Riff Arcade.
Whoever that guy is.
Yeah, I think that person's right. That it's like it's very contained. Here's a nice set piece. So that song is just in that little area that is playing for it. The next song though is not short. Like
no, the next song. So the next song will be probably the longest song we've done for our concert streams. Yeah, it's just a bot watching. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A bot. Pay no attention, bot behind the curtain. So the next song is from a more recent game called Hades. That is a roguelite about Zagreus, the son of Hades, who is trying to escape hell. And this song is specifically featured in the second world boss fight with the Hydra in Asphodel.
Such a good game. Super giant game. It's like the first roguelite I can think of that the story is more important than the gameplay. I think they did a really smart thing where they're like, you kind of want to die in that game because then that's when the story progresses after you die.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like something like Enter the Gungeon or something, the story progresses while you're going through the level. So that's a very good idea. Like the gameplay is fine. Gameplay is really good. Story is amazing, and the story only happens after you die.
And for the record, I was actually playing Hades just the other day. I ran across this very fight, and I did it with the bow. This was the first playthrough where I've done it with the bow and arrow. And the bow, I'm gonna say, is one of my worst weapons. I'm not as good with the bow. I was down to 7 HP, and the Hydra had about this much left. So it was really like whoever got the next hit was going to win. I was lucky in that I dodged and then hit him at the very end, but I escaped by the skin of my teeth. And after playing through as a bow user myself, I cannot understand how our Riff Arcade bot is able to be a bow user 100% of the time. That must mean he truly is inhuman.
Yes, no mere mortal could do the bow.
No mere mortal could just do the bow 100% of the time.
Oh, good. AI is watching her.
Yeah, he's got to be like, you know, he's got to get the R2 beeps to make sure that he's in compliance with our beak policy.
I like the spear. Spear's my favorite weapon.
Spear. My favorite weapon is the shield. For the record, I love the shield, and I will fling that thing at everyone and dash around the room. I love the shield, but go play Hades if you haven't after you listen to this one. And think about us next time you're scrolling through in Asphodel.
Be there soon.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Time to collect.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me see. Let's get out of here.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4.
Okay.
Just like Hades the level.
Yeah, that was just about as hard as the actual
Wow.
boss fight. So yeah.
Oh. I mean, that sounded good. What were you? I'll ask you later. That was that's just we're holding on for dear life on that song.
Yeah, I had a
Still in there,
feeling
dadgummit.
that it was still in there, but you
Let's
couldn't
see
hear the
what it is.
metronome though, right?
Which is weird because they're going to the same place. But okay, yeah.
Okay. For the record, again, for those tuning in late, this is kind of an experimental stream in the sense that, yes, we have done music streams before, but we're throwing in a few new kinks this time. Number one, we're actually doing this from my computer for the first time. The first time that we've actually streamed out to the world from my machine ever. So, hurdle number one. Hurdle number two, we're using a couple of things internally to try and keep us in sync as best as we can, and there might be some bumps, in the road here and there, learning curve, and it's is something that we'll work through. It'll be cleaned up throughout the year, because now that we've done this on my machine, this basically unlocks the solo streams that I've been planning on doing, but didn't really have an idea on how to do until we did this. So now that we have done this, we basically have solo streams unlocked. So, new stream unlocked, solo streams, plus we've got a couple of internal tools that we're now using that, well, I guess you guys heard too.
Yeah.
But at least you know that now we're trying to actually keep ourselves in time. At least you know we're not trying to slack there.
That one's on me. I see the button I did not press to do that, so that's a butt's death. Just bling, right there.
Yeah, if I had the butt's death, I'd throw one up for that. But
There's
that's
a-
okay.
Yeah,
It's-
you see how the sausage is made a little bit. Like that really helps it. And okay, I can say this. The reason we could do this stream tonight right now is because we had that little 1, 2, 3, the counting lady.
Exactly.
Because if not, we would have another 3 or 4 weeks of practice to get it ready. So this is helping us bring a faster turnaround to getting the music out there. Because we don't want to go 3 or 4 months. We want to have a good product, which takes a long time to practice. So we're using a little bit of a performance. It's steroids. It's musical steroids. It's pretty much. what we're doing.
Yeah. We're just trying to give ourselves a little
We're not eligible.
little jump start so we can give you guys more music.
We're not eligible for the Hall of Fame anymore, so that's okay. I can
No.
live with that.
No, but
Barry Bonds and everything.
that's okay. The purists of the Hall of Fame, that ended decades ago. So we'll take what we can get.
Oh, yeah, I did do a Let's Play though about Hades. Boy, that I made that and it just left my mind. Yeah, if you want to find out why Hades is such a fun game to play over and over and over and over and over again, check out the Let's Play I made about Hades.
Yes.
It has more footage from that game. It doesn't have that song in it though.
Which I did check out, and it is very awesome. And I'm not saying that as someone who is clearly biased from being a member
Yeah,
of Riff Arcade. I'm saying that as a normal human citizen, if you can believe that. But it is a very good game nonetheless. Check that video out. If you liked this song specifically, you never know. Toward the end of the year, we might do like not a greatest hits, but like a the best of Riff Arcade 2024.
Yeah,
We might play this one again.
Like a wrap up.
Yeah, like a wrap up or something like that.
Do we want to have a poll for which song we should do one more time? Are you up for another song? Not Hades though.
Not really, and it's not because I don't want to play. It's because I kind of just want to study this one.
Okay.
This is like I said,
Best of
experimental
stream, yeah.
on my machine, new camera setup, different camera angles, completely different background. Pretty much the whole thing. We built this thing from the ground up on the stream, like literally right before we went live.
Yeah. Also, we're in the same room, so here's my drumstick. Spence, would you? We are in the same. It does not look like we are. We are in the same room.
We are definitely in the same room.
Would it be great if like I had done that and like you hold up a bright red drumstick? You're like, yep, same one. Like try to pass it off.
But like, but yes, we plan to do more. We're going to do more concert streams. Now that we have breached the threshold with my machine, there's not too much newness in terms of introducing new hardware. So it's really just going to be improving the software that we have at this point. The plan going forward is to do at least one concert a month. Now, whether that's the two of us or if it's the three of us with Josh, or if it's just me, it's kind of going to depend on the month and the scheduling. Although we love doing these videos for you guys and having a great time, we all still have day jobs. And, you know, we're not really able to all be in the same place at the same time, so we have to make some compromises here and there and regulate our schedules so that we can all contribute, give you guys great music to listen to, but at the same time, we still have to kind of, you know, adhere to the schedules that we have. So, you know, that's why we do the whole, sometimes it's the two of us, sometimes it's the three of us, sometimes it's just one of us. You know, it just kind of depends. I mean, we're real people. We have day jobs. Sue us. Don't sue us. Or else I'll get my lawyer on you. My lawyers. Lawyers. I have a team of lawyers. We have a team of lawyers. So please don't sue us. Sue you back.
We'll fight back.
Yes, you're fired. But anyway, I think that's all we have. Do we want to do the spiel, the wrap-up spiel?
Yeah, that's all we got. We've 4 songs. I will say that all 4 of those songs took us from basically the new year till right now. So with all these tools, you saw a little bit of how the sausage was made. That's how quickly we could turn around and make songs now. So, as been saying, you can expect some more Riff in the Riff Arcade.
And again, we're Riff Arcade. We are a gaming comedy trio.
Yeah.
We do streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 p.m. We will start doing concert streams at least once a month. We'll kind of give you guys heads up notice on when we actually do that. Let's see. We played Fall Guys last Thursday. I'm not sure what we're doing this coming Tuesday.
Josh is Tuesday. I think
Is he still doing Stardew?
Josh is doing
No.
Assassin's Creed 3. So he's doing. I can't wait to tune into that one because I love history.
That's a good one. Assassin's Creed 3 is a great one.
Yeah.
So that will be
He's doing
good.
that.
Butts also does Butts Plays Poorly on Wednesday. What are you doing, Butts?
Working through Mass Effect 1 right now. Will lead to a complete Mass Effect playthrough trilogy. I've just been let loose on the galaxy, and boy, I feel bad for everyone that isn't me.
Which setting was Assassin's Creed 3? That was during the American Revolution.
War, yep.
Very pivotal time in this country's history and in Assassin's Creed lore.
It's pretty good. I think it's
an unsung hero.
It's
that's for
underrated.
Sure.
It gets overshadowed by 4.
There's a lot of underpinnings of like how 3 ends, and it influences a lot of future Assassin's Creed games. So it is pretty important. The one time Americans were violent. Yes, the one and only time
happened
that
once
we were
and never
violent
again.
ever. Yes,
Thank God we got that out of our system.
Yeah, got that out of our system, and we never did it again. On Thursdays, we've been do Fallout New Vegas, and we've also been doing Plate Up. We're going to introduce a third game in the rotation because we've all figured out how to now stream from each other's TVs across the internet. Thanks, Internet, for allowing us to do that. And so I'm still thinking about the game that I want to do. I will probably come up with something within the next couple of days because I've kind of gone through and played a few of them and kind of narrowed down my choices. So stay tuned for that. Normally we would raid somebody after this, but I am still learning the ropes and I don't know how to do that. So I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
this
need to make a retraction. Is that no butts, no glory? Yeah. So this week, Wednesday falls on a Valentine's Day, so me and Girl Butts will be doing a special couples game.
Ah,
So no Mass Effect this week.
okay.
Look forward to it next week.
No Mass Effect this week, so there can be a Mass Effect.
There we go.
Wink, wink. Okay. Anything else?
Ah, we're good. I think that's really good.
The only thing that sucks is that I don't think I have the outro. So
Ah,
I think this stream is about to end very abruptly.
yeah. Thank you, chat, for letting us know what could and could not be heard.
Yes, that was very
Very
appreciated.
helpful.
Um,
Great chat.
and
Great chat.
we will definitely listen back to this one. Again, this was kind of an experimental one, but it actually went way better than I thought it would, all things considered. So we'll just kind of see how it pans out. But since I don't have the outro, I'm just going to navigate down here and hit the button. I apologize that this is going to end so abruptly. Thank you all for watching. I will get all of the stuff that these guys have on my machine so that we'll all be in sync and can all do all the same things. But this was a great stream and a great time, and we're so glad all of you could enjoy it with us. So bye bye and take care. See you next.